All right, so what I have open right now is new Google Sites. You can get to your new sites by going to your Drive, drive.google.com, clicking on New. You'll have to go to More, and then it's one of the options in More. When you create a website, a Google site, it will save in your Google Drive, so that's how you can access it at any time. It's always saved within the Drive. So I'm going to show you a couple of options you can choose when you're deciding on how to format your Google site. What you're looking at right now is if you were to choose to have one home page for your Google site that housed all of the content. When you first create a website, it will automatically look like this. It'll have this size banner, it'll have this white underneath, and it'll have this style of text. You can change the picture behind your title, and you can also change the size of your banner. And if you just wanted text, you can do that too. And then just change the title by clicking in the box. It's just a text box. Now that's what comes already uploaded on the site when you first create it. Then you add all of your content down below in the white space. This menu on the right side, that's where you have all of your options of what you can add into your site. So you might choose to add a text box. Just click on that text box and it automatically creates it over here. If you knew where you wanted to put it, you could also put your cursor wherever you're looking at and double click. And did you see that circle that came up? It'll allow you to have all of those options that you have on the right just handy right where your cursor is. They make it as easy as possible. So then I just trash that if I don't need it. But this is where you would just have a continuous stream of all of the content that you wanted to add. Another option is to break up your content by pages. So I have the same title, but I just put pages there for myself to know what to show you. And when you first looked at the website, it had these options. On the top, it has pages as well. So right now I'm on the home page. I've already created a page called Students because I'm thinking maybe for this website I want a tab and a page for students, and I want a tab and a page for parents, and I want a tab and a page for staff members. Now I have to remember that anybody can see all of the content on here, so I just need to be mindful of what my purpose is for each of these. But to create a page, it's really easy. All you have to do is click on this icon down here where it looks like a piece of paper and a plus sign. It'll pop up with a little box. What do you want to call it? Parents. Push done, and you'll see that it saves at the top right here. So now I can navigate between home, students, and parents. Another option would be to organize your content even further by creating a subpage. So if I have my page for students, but I wanted a page for them to have maybe resources, I click on the 3 dots next to students and I can add a subpage. So then maybe I have resources for my students. When I push done, what you'll notice is that on the side it now has an arrow. When I hover over that arrow, it has resources available for my students. Now the other option would be to set up your website as a blog. If you wanted to do that, you would create it a lot like you did the home page, but now you would organize it in a continuous stream with dates. So if I scroll to the bottom, that's my first post, the post furthest away from today's date. And so I have just my title, I put the date, and then my content. And then as I added new, I was able to add an image, my text, again the title, the date, and if I wanted to add a new post, I just click that text box again, and it'll create a box at the top for me, so then I can put my new post. To change it to larger text, you just highlight and use these options right here.